Hey Forza heads, how's everyone doing? So I thought I'd set us a community challenge this week for everyone to get stuck into. As S-Class has come round, I thought we'd try out the 355 in S-Class. As we done a video last week that seemed to go down quite well and people enjoyed the challenge of setting their fastest time in the Ferrari round Bathurst, the new track that came with update 15. And obviously the 355 was one of the cars that they've significantly improved the sound of, as you can hear as it goes around this track. So yeah, I thought I'd set up another challenge this week. We'd fully tune this stock at the standard 355 engine and get it up to the top of S class, which included strapping 2 turbos to it, full cams, full exhaust, all the bits, including stage 1 supercharger. And I thought we'd not supercharger, sorry, stage 1 intercooler. So I thought we'd go ahead and see how far up the leaderboard we can get this 355 in S class around Bathurst. And I think you may be surprised how far we did get.
Your instructor is one of the finest pilots this program has ever produced. His exploits are legendary. What he has to teach you may very well mean the difference between life and death.
So we picked one of the people from the community who was on the leaderboard, had already set a time around here, which was quite fast. I think it's at 2:05 in a Porsche 911. And we thought we'd see if we can get near him in a 355 and maybe improve on it. So the challenge was set. We loaded up our rival, we loaded up the track, and then we hit the ground running. This is some of the replay from it that you're watching at the moment. And there was some mistakes on the way. As you can see how tight you have to get to the walls to carry some speed. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know if you want to take on the challenge, and let me know what your time is that you get. Add me on Xbox, FelixGibbon5, if you want to see me on the rivals leaderboards. And yeah, hopefully you'll accept the challenge and enjoy the video. But this Ferrari does sound just as epic, if not obviously more epic, with full power and 2 turbos on it, singing to about 192 mile an hour down here. So yeah, enjoy the car, enjoy the race, enjoy the challenge. And let's roll the tape. Now, I do like Bathurst, and I do think it's a great addition to the game, but we did have it on all the other Forzas. But it is a great addition to the game nonetheless, so I'm glad it's here, and I hope you'll take part in this S-Class challenge. So if you notice, when I've got the braking lines on here, you know, to master this course, you've really got to sort of hold that red line all the way until you get to the exit of the corner. You notice I'm trail braking into the corner, I'm squeezing the brake like toothpaste. It's the same when you're coming out of the throttle. To try and control that wheel spin, you're going to need to just squeeze the throttle just gently, like I say, like toothpaste. And then we can pass them like this, like straight away we can see the car is capable. We had them there as soon as we got into 5th gear, it was putting up a train. And the problem with Bathurst is everything's surrounded by walls, so you know you can make mistakes very easily, and you can end up in the walls anywhere around here. You know, the cambers are quite good, so generally you've got to get tight to the walls to be riding the right sort of camber. But everything's about cutting the fine lines, hitting the curbs, and not hitting these walls like here and here. You can hit this wall here. You've got to then watch out for this wall here. Should drag you right out to this wall. And then if you do make it around this one, you can always still hit that wall and hit that wall, and then end up in the sand there. So it's a tough course, you know. And even if you get past that bit, you've still got this wall, which you can get past. That's not a good line. But then this wall into this wall, it's full of hazards. And then even when you think you're doing well and you're overtaking the Ghost and you're carrying 190 mile an hour and you get around this corner, if you look far in the distance, if you clip the grass, you can end up in the sand pit right back here. But then you do get moments where you think, you know, am I going to do him? Is this going to work? And you do pick up that fast lap, but sadly you have a penalty. so it's not allowed. 205.8. Well, we'll go again. Hopefully this one's the one. So we're going to get around here clean and concentrate on getting the exit so we get as much run down to our start line as possible. You can sacrifice that bend on your run out, not on the way in. Brake nice and late and casual, squeeze, getting on the apex, get out. Don't take too much of that curb and get sucked onto grass like he did. Sorry mate. Staying on him a bit closer here. Gonna get in the 5th gear and start pulling on him. We're catching him, we're in front for the braking zone. We managed to hold him off for the bend. He's on us. Run it out to the curb, again just squeezing the throttle slowly, got getting tight to this wall. Generally lay off the throttle a little bit just before and early. Then carry your speed and just nudge the brake a couple of times just to get that front in. By nudging the brakes you just preload the front and it gives you a little bit of extra response from the front wheels to turn. You don't want to be squeezing it too hard and locking it. It's all about, you know, being sort of tentative with it. Back around here without hitting the walls. Get right out to this one. Lay off. Get in. Hope you don't clip it. Still have room for more speed there. Getting though, braking quite smooth. Nice, leaving ourselves room. Still playing it fairly safe. Too scared of them walls after all the whacks we took trying to chase this ghost down. It was a good time. I think it was, you know, it was in the top 150 when I first looked, or it was fairly high up. It was a good time. It was a hard ghost. It was a good challenge. Hopefully you come back at me again. Down the straight. He has to run out of that bend every time, but our 5th and 6th gear are just monstrous. And it helps have the intercooler on for the top speeds on tracks like this. It just gives you that extra bit of boost. Coming down to the start, looks like we've got our win. Around the last corner, keep it smooth. On the gas, looks like we're taking it home. Boom, there you go. Let me know what you think, guys. Give a thumbs up to the video and add me Fearless Gibbon 5 on Xbox. Put me on the rivals. You know, if you beat the time, it'll let me know and I'll get back at it and try again. You can see he's got the fastest Ferrari in S-Class. So I was sticking with the standard engine just because I do like the sound of it now that it's been updated. But yeah, let me know what you think. That's the time to beat, 205.269. And as you can see, we did end up with a rank of 87 in the world after recording this video. So yeah, what I will leave you with is the epic sound of this lap from the outside around Bathurst. So turn the volume up and enjoy this 355 sound round here. Take care guys, see you in the next video.
Your instructor is one of the finest pilots this program has ever produced. His exploits are legendary. What he has to teach you may very well mean the difference between life and death.